denounced the light. I now seek power in the primal, salvation in unholy scripture.
To start this 30th anniversary celebration, we have a very special, very dark surprise.
Muy oscura. ¡Ah! Me escucha. A ver. No, ¿van a presentar un nuevo personaje? Me muero, Turín. Tengo que grabar esto ya.
How can knowledge be evil if it saves a soul? Should a king tell us how to fight? The
Era un rey
church,
explicarnos cómo luchar contra la
they
iglesia.
uphold the light while we die in the shadows.
Ellos Uy, sí.
I denounce the light. I now seek
Se viene el Warlock, dice,
in the primal, salvation in unholy scripture.
Se viene el Warlock, boludo.
I am a heretic. I
Claro.
break the bones of the damned,
Ojo.
build altars of blood to call the darkness.
No es el nigromante. Invocar la oscuridad y no es el nigro.
I have walked amongst demons, found strength in shadow
Qué bien que se ve, Dios.
and madness.
Damn the light. I will suffer my own path. I
No,
will
no, no.
learn the
Se ve
foul
muy
ways
bien.
of a forbidden tongue. To bind them as a tool of my vengeance.
Ok. Jaja, mío.
Branda's traitor, outlaw,
Warlock.
Brujos. Warlocks.
Let them hang us for what we've done.
Sí. Y sí. Claro que sí.
But when darkness comes for us, it will see hell screaming back.
No, la ulti. Esa ulti, por favor. Amigo querido. Y sí, Warlock Class. Era, pero para Immortal y para 4 y para Reign of the Warlock en Diablo 3, Diablo 2. Pero antes que nada, amigo, amiga, vecino, vecina, suscríbete al canal. Es gratis, pa. Aparte me vas a estar re apoyando. Y también no se olviden que tenemos directos todas las semanas en Twitch. En donde sea tenemos directos, flaco. No, no. Casi Soka, ahí casi Soka. En un rato puede ser mi healer de confianza. Vamos arriba. Buenas noches, bienvenida.
I get chills every
Se fueron
time
la-
I
se
see
fueron
that.
la verga,
And the team has
boludo,
been
mal.
all in bringing this to life.
Absolutely.
No,
the
no,
amount of
no,
effort
no.
and passion poured into this
Hermoso.
update has been a true labor of love.
That takes me back to when you and I first started
Bueno, ahora
working
con Diablo
together on
2.
Diablo 2 Resurrected, and I got to see
Pero meten al
firsthand how
Warlock en
deeply
Diablo
you
2,
and the team
o me
care about this
pareció a mí.
game and the community.
¿Meten
It's
al Warlock en
amazing to see
Diablo
how far
2?
we've come, and that this community is still here, still active, and still loving the game. With that, we're so excited
Buenas
to
noches.
announce
Buenas noches, buenas noches.
Reign of the Warlock,
Bienvenidos.
a brand new major update for Diablo 2 Resurrected.
Reign of the
This is the
Warlock.
first time in 25 years that Diablo 2 is receiving a new
Claro,
playable
boludo.
class.
No.
I've seen so many sunrises playing this game, beginning from when I was a teenager.
No,
I
no,
still
no.
haven't put this game down
No,
decades
amigo.
later. To bring the Warlock to life in Diablo 2 Resurrected, and
Aparte,
see it
Diablo 2,
manifest across Diablo
Immortal y
4
Resurrected.
and Diablo
Eh,
Immortal is a
Resurrected.
massive dream come true.
Diablo 2 Immortal
Being able to
y Diablo
provide
4.
even more for the Diablo 2 community is very special to us.
Diablo 2 has an incredible legacy,
No,
and with
amigo,
Reign of the
no,
Warlock,
no,
Resurrected
no.
is stepping into its next era.
As the 8th class for Diablo 2, the Warlock is disciplined, ominous, and incredibly knowledgeable. For years, the Warlock lingered in the shadows, studying secrets no mortal should know. Now, they abandon theory for practice bringing their dark craft to the battlefield.
No,
When it comes to
amigo.
gameplay, the Warlock
Míralo.
dominates demons, binding them to his will and consuming
Qué
them when
raro
it
se
suits
ve,
him.
boludo.
First,
Un hacha
Summoning.
volando por dentro.
Warlocks can summon 3 distinct demons: the Goatman,
En Diablo 2.
the Tainted, and the Defiler. Each is a different tool in the Warlock's arsenal. But the summoning is just the beginning. The depth lies in his ability to bind or consume nearly any demon found in the game. Binding a demon allows the Warlock to benefit from the demon's unique abilities. You can only bind one demon at a time, but doing so strengthens both the demon and the Warlock. You can also make the choice to consume the demon. Remove the demon from play.
A los
and
fanáticos de
literally
Diablo 2,
absorb
boludo.
their essence.
Increíble esto. Divino.
This grants the
Divino,
Warlock
divino.
temporary buffs and traits that can vary between what demon you consume. No matter what
Yo
demon
lo
you
veo
draw
raro
in,
igual,
you'll gain increased
Suena
life
raro.
and movement
O,
speed.
o es la transmisión
Some
misma.
may grant plus to all
El
skills,
video del Diablo. Ta, ta.
some may even grant auras.
And that's just the beginning. Between summoning, binding, and
Que
consuming, we're
muestren
talking
en Diablo
hundreds of
4. En
combinations.
Immortal no nos
And the
importa.
best part
Salteate
is you
esa
can mix
parte.
and match.
Salteate esa parte.
Bind a demon for its aura, then absorb another for its resistances, before summoning a third to fight by your side. It's a sandbox of dark magic. Outside of mastering demonology, the Warlock can also be a pure caster who channels chaotic magic,
Uy, qué
hellfire,
lindo.
and destruction.
Lindo.
We're thrilled to introduce a bold new way for players to embody the Warlock fantasy, an approach that blends dark mysticism with raw power. In close quarters combat, the Warlock manipulates weapons with his mind, levitating and hexing two-handed weapons with a flick of his wrist.
Manipular armas con la mente.
Our Warlock class
Qué
is
raro,
a
¿no?
challenge, a puzzle, and a reward, all wrapped up in a brooding scholarly package.
But Reign of the Warlock isn't
Bueno.
just about the new class. The team has also been dropping evolutions in gameplay
Ya
as well
sé.
as some quality of life updates. Let's start with one of our favorite playgrounds, Terra
Ese
Zones.
bote andaba en vivo.
In
acá,
Reign of the
¿está bien?
Warlock, there's a new way to control the battle. You have the ability
Nice.
to earn consumables and choose which act becomes terrorized. While an act is terrorized, every zone within it becomes supercharged, offering an elevated difficulty and
Dale,
greater
vamos arriba,
rewards.
loco.
This puts you back in the driver's seat when reaching the highest levels in the game.
Dale, dale.
And the consumables required to activate them are fully tradable with other players.
In Hell difficulty,
Dale, loco.
you'll encounter something new, Heralds of Terror. These hunters stalk players like easy prey, and each one becomes exponentially more dangerous the next time it finds you in a game.
El bigote, boludo.
Conquer a terrorized act boss, and you'll have a chance to uncover statues that reference something familiar, but in a new way. Combine
Sí, no
all
sé.
5 statues
Gracias,
in the
bigote,
Roger
vamos.
Cube to unlock a brand new pinnacle boss encounter
Bueno,
against
radical.
the colossal ancient.
Que hace radical, vamos arriba.
Colossal
Ya se
Ancients
quilla una
are a
noche.
big deal. These battles are tough and designed to push your
No,
skills and
mira.
builds to the next level. We put
El
you in
alerta de
control,
mierda esa.
letting you choose how and
Gracias,
where
Alu.
you want to play.
Me bugué
With
toda la
a
alerta.
truly legendary goal to
Gracias,
chase.
gracias, gracias.
Colossal Ancients
Buenas
are
noches,
built
buenas
as
noches.
a
Gracias por
next
esa
evolution of
sub,
the feature
por
that
ese regalo de
Diablo 2
sub.
players already love. They keep the spirit of the classic experience intact while layering in
Estoy
more
emocionado,
control,
estoy
more
contento,
challenge, and more reward.
Estoy contento, estoy
Reign of the
contento.
Warlock also contains many
Bueno,
quality of life
nuevo
features
personaje,
you've been
nueva
asking
clase.
for.
Para
Let's
Diablo
start
2
with loot
Resurrected,
filters.
para Diablo Immortal y
These
para
are built
Diablo 4.
directly into the game.
El
No
señor
external
brujo
mods, no third-party tools.
llegó Radical.
You can create
Y la
your
demás
own,
people que está
share them
llegando.
with friends, or grab community presets like
Estamos
Starter
mostrando un
Warlock.
poquito, estamos mostrando un
and
poco de
plug
Diablo
them
2
right in.
ahora. Cómo
It's
sería
simple,
la jugabilidad con
flexible,
el,
and totally
con el
community
Warlock.
driven.
Then there's advanced stash
25 años
tabs.
después sacan un
We've added
personaje.
more of them, and for the first time ever, items in your stash
Es una
can be
banda,
stacked.
es una
No
banda.
more juggling 99 gems across
El
4
Warlock.
pages.
Diablo 2,
You'll find dedicated
Immortal
tabs
y Diablo
for
4.
materials,
Para Diablo 3
gems,
no.
and runes. It's cleaner, faster, and way
Look,
less tedious.
el loot filter, estoy
Finally.
llorando.
The Chronicle.
Por fin,
Players have been
boludo.
tracking their
80
collections
años
in spreadsheets and
después.
third-party websites for years.
Ahí va.
Now, we've brought that experience in-game. The Chronicle lets you track every item you've ever collected. Uniques,
Un seguimiento de
sets,
lo
rune
que has
words,
recolectado.
all in a freshly designed UI that even tells you when and where you found it. Most importantly, you'll unlock rewards you can show off to your friends.
Mira.
We also wanted to honor the way people have played Diablo 2 for decades. Whether you prefer Diablo 2 Classic or want to keep playing Resurrected,
Ya lo inmortal
you
en
can.
4 minutos.
Reign of the Warlock lives in the same
Reign
client,
of the
with your
Warlock.
existing characters safely separated.
If you want to bring your character forward, you can transfer it. If you got a character in Classic, move it to Resurrected. If you've been
Mira.
grinding in Resurrected, carry it into Reign of the Warlock. You can't go backwards, but you can always
Puedes
go
pasarlo de
forward on your
reinos.
terms.
Reign of the Warlock wasn't built in a vacuum. Creators like Mr. Llama, Gymnasium,
No está
BT,
mal,
and Kano have been deep in the dungeons with us, playtesting, theory
Sí.
crafting, and giving feedback on everything from class fantasy to stash flow. So if you've ever played Diablo 2, no matter when you first journeyed into Sanctuary,
nivel, boludo,
this
la
is
puta
your
madre.
moment.
Qué lindo recuerdo,
Come
Diablo 2.
celebrate with us. Reign of the Warlock brings brand new ways to play for everyone, and we can't wait to see more sunrises with this community now
No,
and
me
for the
muero,
years to
boludo, me
come.
muero.
But we've been saving the best for last.
No creo que sea
Reign of the
mejor.
Warlock will be live today.
¡Hoy! Nah, toda la gente ya comprando, ya veo venir. La musiquita, oh, la musiquita. Míralo.
Is all hell could marshal forth.
Míralo.
Let us begin.
Ahí lo tenés. Caos. Eldritch.
These creatures
Demon.
of darkness shall yield to me, or perish.
Comandante de los Hell Minions. La puta madre. Bueno, un type de zonas. Palace y Another Rise. Ah, lo que hablaron recién, el Chronicles. De ver el seguimiento de lo que has conseguido, nuevo ítem. Único, perdón, único. Tuki. Opa. ¡Ja! ¿Esto es PoE 2? ¿Esto es PoE? No. Son pestañas y son gratis. Bueno. Ya lo pago, dale, nos vimos. Mirá el Warlock matando a Diablo. Increíble. Mirá, y todavía tenés. Mirá, desbloqueas cosas para Diablo 4 y para
Dive
World
into
War,
Diablo 2
boludo.
Resurrected right now on Battle.net,
En esto se
PlayStation,
basó PoE
Xbox,
1.
and
Claro,
Switch.
boludo. La
Plus, with your
puch.
purchase of Reign of the Warlock, unlock some exclusive cosmetics
Para
for
Diablo
Diablo
4 y
4
para buenas
and
salas.
World of Warcraft to show off your dark allegiance across realms.
Sí, igual
So
no
get
creo
in the
que no, yo
fight
no voy a
and
ir a
stop
comprármelo
bending
para
demons to
solo
your
por
will.
las cosas esas, ¿no?
So there you have it. We've kicked off the 30th anniversary with a huge update to Diablo 2 Resurrected.
¡Va!
But the celebration doesn't stop there. Starting today, you can enter our Voice the Warlock contest on Instagram.
Opa,
It'll be
Instagram.
judged by the Warlock himself, Rahul Kohli. If you want to join,
querés uniros,
tag
etiquetad a Play Diablo y añadir
and
voice,
add
ok.
hashtag Voice the Warlock for a chance for you and a friend to
Opa,
win a trip to London
ya
for
yendo.
Diablo's Infernal Symphony on June 6th, 2026. Official contest
me puedo
details
guardar la
are
licencia.
available on our blog. Next up for our 30th anniversary celebration, let's turn our attention to Diablo Immortal, a perfect bridge connecting the legendary tales of Diablo 2 and Diablo 3.
Bueno, llego inmortal. A lo que poco nos interesan, pero bueno, no queda otra de verlo.
Diablo Immortal is 3 years into his legendary journey. It's been incredible
Sí,
to
money.
see millions of players
Money,
carve their
money.
path through Sanctuary,
Money,
and somehow
Es más, no voy a dar vuela acá. Voy a ir derechito lo del hashtag. A ver dónde eras. Claro,
And
ya
if you're
está,
joining us
esto
for
ya
the
está.
first time, welcome.
Diablo Immortal was created to
Voy a
bring that
hacer esto,
classic
añadir historia.
Diablo dungeon delving, loot chasing magic to the small
¿Cómo
screen.
era?
And
A
for many
robar
of us
a
on the
Diablo.
development team, it's a love
Mención
letter
Diablo.
to the moment we first stepped into Sanctuary.
I remember my first step vividly. My brother was actually the one who
Play Diablo
introduced me to the
es,
game.
¿no?
He told me it's a really, really fun game, but it might just be a little too scary for 13-year-old me. I spent a couple of months sitting on the sidelines,
Ya, toqué
watching my
cualquiera.
brother brave the horrors I couldn't face quite yet. Today,
importa, no
I'm pleased
importa.
to say I overcame
se
my
puede
fear
skipear
and
esto.
fell in love with Sanctuary. And my brother, he now works in finance. I am so proud to be part of the Immortal team, which is why I'm happy to kick off our anniversary celebration by announcing the arrival of our very
No me
own
acuerdo cómo era.
Warlock.
After the events of Diablo 2, the rediscovery of Vizjurai magic has spread.
Mencionar y ahora el
Warlock is
hashtag.
even more reckless with this
Hashtag,
dark power than her predecessors. She's here to save the world, but she's going to do it her way, wielding the tools of hell to push back Sanctuary's demons. In her eyes, anyone who refuses to fight fire with fire is simply
No me acuerdo
naive.
cómo era.
She's not hiding her powers away. She's daring you to challenge her.
We built the Warlock for our players who love hovering on that very thin line between hero and villain. When it comes to power, the Warlock practices the ancient art of the Vizjurai, magic so dark it was buried beneath Sanctuary.
Toda esa
long
apariencia
ago.
para
In
Money,
Immortal,
Money.
that legacy lives on. She can
Claro.
open
Pan Rock, ¿qué
portals
hace?
to
Buenas
hell,
noches, bienvenido.
summon demonic weapons from
Buenas
the
tardes,
Hellforge,
buenas
and
tardes,
of
buenas
course,
tardes.
command demons.
Acá estoy
At the
intentando
heart of
encontrar
her
para
arsenal is the soul
anotar un
Warrior,
sorteo.
a beast powered by devouring other
Diablo
demons
Immortal no me
and
importa,
absorbing
me
their
importa
traits.
Diablo 3, Diablo
We've
2
designed a
y Diablo 4,
monstrous
nada
maw
más.
that stretches from its mouth
Y ahora después viene
all the way
Bowcito.
to
Cuando
its
termine
stomach.
esto, vamos a darle
So
a
when it
Bowcito.
consumes, it's a full body transformation.
Saludos, saludos,
And her
saludos. Vamos
mastery
arriba,
of brutal
loco.
powers
Gracias
doesn't
por
just stop
pasarte.
there.
Vos, ¿cómo
In
estás?
her main hand
Ahora un ratito
is
ya
the
nos metemos en
demon's
Bowcito.
head.
Apenas
Not
terminen
just
los
a
30 años de
scalp, a
Diablito,
literal freaking
ya nos metemos
demon's
ahí.
skull. In
Quiero
her
meterme
offhand,
en
6th, 2026. Official contract for a chance for you want to join.
acá. Listo, después no me importa. Añadir. No me importa el otro. Oh, puta madre. Voice.
Immortal this year, and they begin with our
No.
next big
Diablo Immortal
battle.
en junio.
We're witnessing the triumphant return of the Maiden of Anguish, the Demon Queen Andariel.
Opa. Y
In
mete
Immortal's
a
story,
Andariel.
Andariel is 10 steps ahead of us. She's conquered Lut Gholein and sent her barges
El
sweeping
lente
across
se parece a un
Sanctuary,
tipo que haría
abducting people
rituales
to drink
satánicos
in the
en el
anguish
sótano de la
of the
casa.
entire world. For what purpose? You'll have
Sin
to play
duda.
and find
Este
out.
tiene unos cuantos
With
fiambres en la
Andariel,
heladera,
we're
amigo.
emphasizing the
Tiene
horror
unos
of
cuantos
fighting
enterrados ahí en
beings
el
that
jardín.
wants you to drown
La puta
in your own
madre.
torment, but the ones you feel in your
La
gut.
ropita, boludo,
Everywhere
todo.
that Andariel touches becomes claustrophobic and harrowing.
To make Andariel's anguish-inducing design
Este
instantly
el loco ese
recognizable,
está
we've
metiendo
refreshed her
rol
classic look.
en el
She's
sótano de la casa y de
domineering,
golpe dice,
equal parts
y
regal
bueno, ahora
and
el
sadistic.
brujo va a
And she
levantar
hasn't forgotten
a
how
sus
things ended for
demonios.
her the last time she walked
Y levanta unas
Sanctuary.
tapas y unos
Now,
fiambres ahí,
she's
boludo.
driven by
Puta
nothing
madre.
less than a desire for dark godhood, to stand supreme among her brothers with a new approach
Claro, en
to
un
the
sorteo de
eternal
antes.
conflict.
Our story in Immortal's 4th year sends familiar
Ay,
places and
Dios
people
mío.
into an era unlike anything Sanctuary has yet seen.
Bueno, Diablo 4, papá, es
We've
lo que
got
nos
a packed year
interesa.
ahead,
No nos
and our
importa.
roadmap deepens the world of
Puta
Diablo
de mapa para
Immortal
Diablo
even
Immortal.
further, beyond the Warlock and the
Puta de
expansion of
Diablo
Lut
por Diablo
Gholein.
Immortal.
We'll be
No
rolling
puedo
out a
creer.
new
Qué
subzone
bueno.
each quarter, complete with wanted monsters and bounties.
No,
We're
te
also
lo
adding
creo.
a new battleground event and continuing to improve the system, drawing upon your feedback.
Se re.
We'll be making updates to classic zone events, summoning new Hellcore bosses, adding new ambient quests, and improving the PD timer
Vos,
for
se ve mejor la
legendary
Andariel
gem
esa que la
drops.
Diablo 4.
And we'll share more as we get closer.
We want story and gameplay to move together, with each update
espero no
pushing our
perderme de nada
boundaries
mientras me
and
saco
making
el
Sanctuary
celular.
feel more alive.
To celebrate today's spotlight,
Espero no estar
we've got a
perdiéndome de
promo
nada,
code
Mauricio,
available
mientras me saqué
for
los
all
auriculares.
players. And whether you've been with us for a while or jumping in for the first time, join us on our
Ay,
Discord and be part of the
¿Qué estarán
conversation.
diciendo?
This fourth year
Buena,
story in
¿tienen el
Diablo
arma de
Immortal
carnicero
is a
atrás?
tentpole
Me
moment,
pareció a mí.
scattered with heroes, villains, big piles of corpses, and let's be honest, even bigger piles of loot.
You know, much like Emil, playing Diablo at 13 haunted me. In a good way. It woke me up to the Gothic style that I still love so much today. It was fast-paced, transgressive, and it had the best character progression of anything I'd ever played. Diablo was a revolution in the way I thought about RPGs. The beauty of Sanctuary is that it's hope tangled with terror at Diablo's 30-year
Definitivamente
legacy.
un psicópata.
Now let's turn our gaze toward Diablo 4. We're about to
Vamos,
introduce
Diablo
the
4,
second new
papá.
class in
Es
Lord
lo
of
que
Hatred,
necesitamos, acá.
dig
No
into
quiero
brand
nada
new
más, amigo.
features, and talk about big updates coming to endgame and core systems. Let's get into it.
Y ellos no hablen de Diablo 4. Ahí va. Ahora sí. Te lo pido, por favor.
Diablo 4 has come a long way since launch. It's been amazing to see this game grow into something bigger,
Sí, hijo de puta, hicieron el
sharper,
juego
and more
4
ambitious
veces.
than ever. And honestly, Zavin, one of my favorite
Perdón.
things is to see players push every system we build to its limits.
Yeah, our players don't sit on the sidelines. In fact, I'm sure they're all over the comments section right now, and we love it. It helps us understand not just what's working, but where we can evolve.
This expansion builds on everything we've learned so far. Class balance, endgame, core systems. This is our chance to take all of those core pillars and push them even further. So today, we'll be diving into new features, a new region, and a new endgame. But first, let's take a look at a new class,
Ah, vale,
the
por
Warlock.
favor. Le pone la frente así un demonio, boludo.
Across the Diablo
Me
universe,
chupo todo.
we will get to watch the Warlock evolve. In Diablo 2 Resurrected, they honed their earliest arcane powers. Then in Diablo Immortal, their journey takes a rebellious turn, embracing darker forces and forging their own path. Now in Diablo 4, the Warlock stands at the height of their strength, fully unleashed and ready to shape the fate of Sanctuary. This class is all about turning the wrath of hell against itself, with metal chains,
Todo.
flames,
La
and
clase
utter
va a estar
destruction.
más rota que el
The Diablo
paladín
4
en la-
Warlock
en-
is like a heavy metal album cover come to
la
life,
expansión.
fighting
¿Cuánto
fire
apostamos?
with fire. We have so much more to share about our Warlock, enough that we're dedicating a full developer update to Warlock on March 5th. That's where we'll go deep on the class, their lore, gameplay, and more.
El
For
mes que
now,
viene,
let's
todo el
talk
update
about how the
completo
Warlock
de-
and our other new
del
class,
Warlock.
the Paladin, are central to the themes of Lord of Hatred.
Many of you have already been playing as the Paladin, experiencing their holy might firsthand. With the Paladin representing light and purity, Warlocks are their darker counterpart. Anti-heroes harnessing the power of
Interesante
hell.
vuelta de
This
rosca le
duality
dieron.
is central to the theme of Lord of Hatred. It's the
Míralos
eternal
ahí, mirá
conflict
eso.
between angels and demons, with humanity
Mirá
stuck
eso.
in the center.
As you play through the campaign, prepare to be drawn into a tale where Mephisto's shadow looms even larger. It's an unfolding saga of hatred, treachery, and the search for salvation, building towards a
Esa
reckoning that will
Jesús,
leave a
Jesús del Santuario.
lasting mark on Sanctuary. The campaign unfolds in Lord of Hatred's new zone, Skovos.
Aguante escudos, papá.
Skovos is a
Imagen
dangerous
sacada del
land,
Señor de los Anillos,
visually
ah.
inspired by ancient Mediterranean
No,
landscapes.
no, de Game of
You'll
Thrones.
explore rugged coastlines, mountainous highlands,
Lindo.
ancient temples, and more monster variety than ever.
Papá. Bien.
Skovos is the birthplace of humanity, where Lilith and Inarius began it all.
Donde-
You'll see the Blessed Mother and the Heavenly Father
Hicieron
carved
cosas.
into the marble structures of Themis, the capital city.
Themis is the bustling epicenter of Skovos. Marble walls, eerie elegance, vibrant patterns, and rich textures all blend to create a hauntingly
Y un poco de
beautiful
lag,
landscape.
si hay mucha gente.
There's a town square teeming with whispers of the firstborn. You'll uncover secrets of the Ascari, the primevals, and the ancient wars that shaped the world. It's a
Amigo.
place where every corner tells a story. Plus, We built Temis to be the ideal endgame city, crafted to streamline your access to everything you'll want once the campaign is concluded.
While we keep the story under wraps for now, let's talk about Endgame in Lord of Hatred and one of its major new features, War Plans. War Plans give you more control and depth in how you experience the endgame. You create a playlist of up to 5 activities, drawing from endgame modes: the Pit, Infernal Hordes, Hell Tides, Nightmare Dungeons, Lair Bosses, and the Undercity. Pick what you want, pick your rewards, and jump in.
As you complete activities through War Plans, you'll earn progression towards a unique skill tree for each of these activities. These trees let you customize and modify how each activity plays. You can change the rewards, tweak the monster spawns, even bring features from one activity into another.
One of the best parts is how War Plans makes the endgame more accessible. If you're a new player or returning after a break, you can just pick your playlist and start playing, learning the systems as you go. But for veterans, there's a ton of meta progression and build diversity to explore. War Plans are really about letting you shape your own endgame experience. You decide what you want to focus on, what you want to avoid, and how you want to play.
And for those of you seeking an adrenaline rush, we're also introducing a hyper-rare event called Echoing Hatred. If you're lucky enough to find a very rare Trace of Echoes golden ticket in a loot drop, you'll gain access to the Echoing Hatred event. There, you'll face infinite waves of enemies and escalating difficulty. Each one feels different, with randomized monsters that force you to adapt your build and tactics on the fly. The deeper you go, the more intense the encounters become. Each wave will test your mastery of the mechanics and resource management to the point where we might even throw multiple bosses at you at the same time. The longer you last, the better the loot. And how long you last is completely up to your skill.
Goblins.
I know the entire team is excited for War Plans and Echoing Hatred, but this might be a good time to talk about the why.
After the campaign wraps up, that's when the real journey begins for a lot of our players. Endgame isn't just a bonus, it's what keeps you coming back to Sanctuary.
And it's more than just adding new events. We want these features to feel meaningful. Quality of life changes, like
queremos que las temporadas duren más,
or letting you customize how you play, make a huge difference.
There's nothing worse than feeling lost after the credits roll. With features like War Plans and rare events like Echoing Hatred, you get new goals and reasons to experiment even after returning from a break.
It's all about giving you control and variety. Endgame should be as interesting and rewarding as the story. That's why we're so focused on quality of life improvements and fresh features for everyone. Now, let's talk systems updates, which also feed into this philosophy. These updates will completely refresh how you build your power your way. Let's start with skill trees. We've seen the joke that they're more like skill twigs. That ends here. With the release of Lord of Hatred, every player will reap the benefits of a completely overhauled, massively expanded skill tree system. The changes are built to give you more customization than ever before, right from the moment you start playing. No more waiting for random item drops or late game progression to really flesh out your build. Now you have meaningful choices and options in your skill tree from the moment you choose your first skills.
We're adding new customization options to every single skill across the entire tree. It isn't just a small tweak. It's a major disruption to the current class system. Our goal is to make theory crafting go much, much further with more complexity than ever before.
For instance, take the Sorcerer's iconic Hydra skill. Previously, you could only boost its burning damage or ramp up its critical strike potential. With the revamped skill tree, you can fine-tune Hydra to your unique playstyle. Want your Hydras to attack faster or last longer? You can choose to have their attacks trigger explosions or continually burn everything in close proximity. You can even completely transform the skill, turning your Hydras into Frost Hydras to unlock new combos with all your other Frost abilities. The new options let you experiment with every possibility as you refine the build that's most fun for you.
And we're not leaving any class behind. Alongside the Paladin and the Warlock, every class will be getting these updates, and they will be available to all players, regardless of Lord of Hatred ownership. Each class will get more than 40 rework choices and over
40 opciones de
80
rediseño,
additional
más 80
options.
opciones
Lord of Hatred
adicionales.
owners are going to get even more, with
Bueno,
over
y si te da la
20
expansión tendrás
additional
más.
transformative skill choices.
On top of the skill tree overhaul, we're adding a brand new itemization system, the Talisman, and with it comes the return of
Talismán, y con él
charms
vuelven
and
los dijes
sets.
y los conjuros.
Here's how it works. Once you get your
A
Talisman,
ver.
charms will begin dropping in the game. For a charm to be active, it must be placed inside your Talisman. Charms can be of
Bien.
any rarity, but the set charms have the greatest potential. Equipping multiple charms from the same set will unlock additional set bonuses.
Bien.
With the Talisman, charms, and sets, you can customize and fine-tune your characters like never before with the powers of the greatest Herodrum.
And speaking of Herodrum,
Interesante.
Lord of Hatred comes with the
Interesante,
Herodric Cube,
Bueno,
a legendary
el
tool
Herodrico.
for a legendary way to craft. You'll
sabíamos que iba a
combine
venir.
rare materials, unlock additional properties, and forge items that fit your playstyle. The Herodric Cube is the beginning of your chase for late-game greatness, opening up new
Como la frutilla de
opportunities to
torta,
shape
digamos.
your journey and pursue those ultimate rewards. It's a heartfelt callback to the cube in Diablo 2, now reimagined for Diablo 4's itemization. Next, loot filters.
Ahora sí no te
They
van a sobrar
finally
los
arrived. You've been
materiales.
asking for this since
Filtro
day
loot.
one, and we've heard you.
También para
Whether
Diablo
you're
4,
chasing
es verdad.
uniques or filtering out junk, loot filters give you the right amount of control over your journey. While we're so
Y lo
excited to
configurás como
finally
se te
be
cante
adding loot filters to the
el
game,
ojete.
we are going to continue to listen to your feedback and stay committed to refining loot filters over time to make sure that it
Claro.
works for you.
Van a ir derechito a copiar una build. ¿Qué te vas a hacer
This is shaping
la
up
tuya
to be quite
propia?
a year for
Derechito a
Diablo 4.
copiarse la build.
Perfect timing for Diablo's
Uy,
30th
sí.
anniversary.
Uy,
I've been playing
uy,
Diablo
uy.
for as long as I've been gaming on
Uy.
PCs, starting with a burned copy of Diablo handed to me by a friend at school.
Oh, no te
Discovering the
interesa tu
game's
historia,
randomized
perdóname, amigo.
content blew my mind, and soon I was playing Diablo 2 online at PC cafes,
En
eventually
un-
diving into
en un
modding and
cibercafé.
joining Blizzard. I've been a proud servant of hell ever since. We hope this year's expansion and all its new features spark that same sense of discovery and excitement you felt when you first stepped into Sanctuary. Whether you're exploring Scovos or reaching your greatest potential within your class fantasy, or simply celebrating another
Sí,
milestone
sí,
with the Diablo
todo el
community,
tiempo.
we're
Dejá
grateful
de
to have you with us.
cabecear, hermano.
Thank you for being a part of this adventure.
Bueno.
When darkness comes for us,
Bueno.
It will see hell
Bueno.
screaming back.
Tampoco es que hayan dicho mucho, ¿no? Pero algo dijeron. Recuerden, el 5 de marzo va a haber
It is
más
so cool to see
sobre
the
el
Warlock
Warlock
class
de
rise
Diablo
across
4.
the Diablo universe.
El
From
5
the
de
scholarly
marzo.
manipulator to the
El
punk rock
update
demon
completa.
commander to the metal powerhouse.
De-
This tells a story that spans
de cómo va a funcionar.
generations,
Ahora nos
illuminating
dieron
the
un
legacy of the
pedacito, nos
Vajari
dieron.
and the strength of those bold enough to wield its forbidden power. You can dive into the origins of the Diablo Warlock and so much more right now in Reign of the Warlock, live today in Diablo 2 Resurrected. We love bringing Sanctuary to life, and we're grateful that you could join us to help us kick off Diablo's 30th anniversary. On behalf of everyone here today and the Diablo team across the globe, thank you for being a part of this
Buena
journey with
música.
us.
Buena música. Bueno.
Are we clear? Are we good?
All right.
Oh my God, they're gonna freak out at BlizzCon when we announce it.
No. ¿Cómo va a decir eso? La otra también dijo lo mismo el otro día. La que dio lo de World of Warcraft. Pucha, boludo. Bueno. Thank you for watching. Pucha. ¿Y ya pusieron cosas acá o no pusieron nada? Yo no puedo creer todo lo que dijeron, boludo. Yo no puedo creer. Qué hermoso el Warlock, boludo. Qué hermoso el Warlock. Miren esto. Cuando recién arrancó y anunciaron lo del Warlock. Chéquense esto. Esperen que lo
The
encuentre.
first and last king brought us major updates.
To call
Mírense esta bruta y
Kicks off Diablo's road
Eh,
to BlizzCon 2026.
cinemática. Me enamoré del Warlock, boludo. Más que del Paladín. Y mirá que yo apuesto siempre por el Paladín, pero esto me jode cara.
How can knowledge be evil if if it saves a
¿Cómo puedo
soul.
considerar mal si es salvar un alma? No, no. Tiene un rey, explícanos. ¿Cómo lucha contra la iglesia?
The church. They uphold the
Ellos
light while we
enarbolan
die
la
in the
luz, mientras
shadows.
nosotros morimos en las tinieblas. Están hablando contra los paladines, hijo de puta.
I
Reniego
denounce
de la
the
luz.
light. I now seek
El libro, papá. El libro con la cara.
Salvation in unholy scripture.
I am a heretic. I break the bones of the damned, build altars of blood to call the darkness.
No creo que sean muy queridos estos en santuario.
amongst demons. Found strength in shadow.
Bueno, pero esto se ve muy bien aparte. Muy bien.
Kinship and madness.
Damn the light. I will suffer my own path.
Ese es el personaje de Diablo 2, boludo. Te muestran como aclararon esto. Te muestran como cuando recién arranca el Warlock y después lo que termina llegar a ser en Diablo 4, que es el primero que vimos. El que vemos ahora es el de Diablo 2, ¿tá? Y que es como que se equivoca, que es torpe, que se cae, que esto y lo otro. Y el otro que muestran ya es el de Diablo 4. Ya todo experimentado, ya todo poronga, ¿me explico? Claro, ahí muestra el poder arcano, como arranca a usarlo y le mete la frente al demonio. Esta imagen, boludo, está de más. Esta imagen, boludo. Y este sería como el de Diablo 4, ya todo pro. Ya,
Traitor. Outlaw. Warlock.
con toda la fuerza, boludo. No. Hermoso, boludo. Y esta loca debe ser creo que es la del Immortal, Diablo Immortal. Es como que muestran el progreso que tuvo
But when darkness comes
y el de Diablo 4 es un Warlock ya todo experimentado, ya todo. Y mira la ulti del Diablo 4, Mira esa ulti, papá. Mira esta ulti, boludo. No. Sí, hizo unas cuantas, sí, la operaciones se mandó, loco. Pero se nota, yo decía, vos que parece re blandito el primero Warlock de la, ¿no? Parece todo blandito ahí, todo con el peinadito, como que se cae, el libro lo tira. En medio que no le salía escribirse con la sangre, con el cosito ahí. Y ahí se transformó todo, boludo. Es hermoso esto. Dios. Me muero, boludo, me muero. Yo se los recomiendo, gente, que si quieren reverlo, véanlo, por favor. Si lo quieren ver completo ahí, vos. No tiene desperdicio, la verdad. Y las cosas que agregan también, todo. En verdad, creo que... A ver si ya tengo las noticias, por lo menos de esto. Ya tienen que estar colgadas. Capaz que nos perdimos de algo. Quiero ver eso. Y ahora después nos vamos a Bugcito, pero antes quiero ver si agregaron algo, boludo. ¿Qué momento? Domina... No, esto de lo Immortal. 30 años. Sí, pero esto es del... No, esto no. Esto ya es lo que vimos. ¿Vos qué les parece a ustedes lo que pudieron llegar a ver? Algo. ¿La van a pegar o no la van a pegar esta vez? ¿Le pegan o no le pegan? ¿Qué va a pasar? ¿Qué va a pasar en la expansión? ¿Qué va a pasar con el Warlock? El infierno te saluda. No, últimas noticias, lo de Hatred. La noticia de ahora, no te pierdas el 30 aniversario. No publicaron nada todavía. Pensé que lo iban a tener listo para poner, boludo. Ah, no, acá está. Desarrollo inmerso de personajes. Pero ustedes no están viendo nada. Hay un olor a desbalanceo salvaje. Ah, sí, boludo. Muy desbalanceado todo va a quedar. Por eso hicieron esto, lo de los podercitos, ¿viste? Lo bueno, lo del árbol, lo de ¿cómo se llama? Estos cositos que agregaron también. No puedo entrar, amigo. Desarrollo inmersivo de personajes. Crece y fortalece mediante tu personaje. Avanzan los poderosos árboles de habilidad. Se hace con botines más temibles y alcanza un final de juego repleto de especializaciones y poder adicional para hacerte frente a las fuerzas del infierno. Extenso mundo abierto. Equipo legendario de batallas épicas. Las clases no está puesta acá todavía. El 5 de marzo va a estar habilitado para ver al Warlock acá. Diablo Resurrected. Diablo 2, perdón. Ya pueden comprarlo a partir de hoy. A partir de hoy ya está. Ya podés jugar con el Warlock en Diablo 2. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? No, próximamente. Todavía no actualizaron la página todavía. Todavía no está todo lo de el paladín todavía. Pero se pueden ver cosas lindas, che, Se pueden ver cosas muy lindas. Puede ser que la peguen, Ojo. Puede ser que la peguen o no. Esto, lo otro, ¿cómo es que se llamaba?
And more monster variety than ever.
Miren que quiero botar los personajes nuevos.
Into another.
Esto. Como árbol como decía el Radical que mencionó lo del Atlas en Poed. El árbol para cada plan, la mesa de planeamiento para cada actividad que hagas. Incluso un árbol de habilidades, por decirlo así, de esa actividad. A medida que vas progresando y subiendo de nivel, podés tener ese árbol también subiendo de habilidades.
The best part
está muy
is how
interesante
World Plans
esto.
makes the endgame more accessible. If you're a new
Más para la
player
gente,
or return
creo que más para la gente que no la tiene muy clara, que es nuevo, también esto, ¿no? Me parece mucha ayuda para la gente nueva. Porque se dieron cuenta que hay mucha gente que entra, que quiere jugar Diablo, y que está más perdido, y está muy perdido jugando Diablo. Hablamos en general de la gente, ¿no? No hablamos de gente puntual de nosotros que jugamos del día 1, ponele. Y la tenemos clara, que estamos acostumbrados a otros ARPG. Creo que esto está muy apuntado, todos estos cambios, para la gente muy nueva. Y esto otro que pusieron, voy a adelantarme un poquitito. Primero me voy a sacar la duda si las hidras eran de hielo o eran de rayo. Eso es otra cosa que me quedé recalculando acá.
Hydra skill. Previously, you could only boost its burning damage or ramp up its
Potenciar,
critical strike
eso era
potential.
lo
With the
normal.
revamped skill tree,
Pero con el
you
árbol
can
renovado
fine-tune
podés
Hydra
configurar
to your
hidras con vuestro estilo de
unique
juego
playstyle.
único.
Want your Hydras to attack faster or
Ataque más rápido o duren más.
last longer? You can choose to have
Puedes
their
hacer que
attacks
ataques
trigger
que creen
explosions
explosiones, que quemen el
or continually
radio
burn everything in close
alrededor.
proximity. You
O
can even
cambiar por
completely
completo.
transform the skill.
Frigid Hydra. Es
Turn
de
your
hielo,
Hydras
sí.
into Frost Hydras
Hidras de
to
escarcha.
unlock new combos.
Para crear combinaciones nuevas con el resto de las habilidades de escarcha. O sea, seamos sinceros, la build de fuego que tenía, de hidras que tenía el mago, era, creo que en el último tiempo era una de las más usadas después de la bola de rayo, me parece. Esto con las habilidades de hielo se puede hacer unas lindas builds,
With all your other Frost abilities.
Digamos que puede ser que esté el paladín, el Warlock, el paladín, el mago y siga, no
as you refine the
sé.
build that's most fun for you.
And we're not leaving any
No
class
sé
behind.
cuál puede seguir, el
Alongside
druida
the
capaz, no
paladin
sé.
and the warlock, every class
Pero
will
es,
be getting these updates, and
como
they
dice
will be
Turín,
available
puede
to
estar
all
muy
players,
desbalanceado
regardless of Lord of Hatred
salvajemente.
ownership. Each class will get more than
Sin
40
duda, boludo,
rework
sin
choices
duda.
and over 80 additional options. Lord of Hatred owners are going to get even more, with over 20
Mostrar un
additional
poco la
transformative skill
jugabilidad
choices.
en Diablo
On top
4
of the
del
skill tree
Warlock, ¿o no?
overhaul, we're alive.
Bueno, acá explican lo que hablamos al principio.
Across the Diablo universe, we will get to watch the Warlock evolve. In Diablo 2 Resurrected, they honed their earliest arcane powers. Then in
Ahí
Diablo
va.
Immortal,
Diablo Resurrected muestra un poquito sus primeros poderes arcanos. En Diablo Immortal, su viaje da un giro
the journey
inesperado.
takes a rebellious turn,
Te muestra la
embracing darker
pibita
forces
ahí
and forging their
haciendo de
own path.
carnicera.
Now in Diablo 4,
Y el Diablo
the
4
Warlock
es
stands at the
el más,
height of
el
their
más
strength,
capote.
fully unleashed and ready to shape the fate of Sanctuary. This class is all about turning the wrath of hell against itself.
Interesante,
with metal
la verdad,
chains,
muy
flames,
interesante.
and utter destruction. The Diablo 4 Warlock
Claramente
is
va a
like
ser
a heavy
el
metal
personaje que
album
juguemos
cover
en
come to life,
la
fighting
expansión cuando
fire
salga
with
ahora en
fire.
abril.
We have so much more
Obviamente.
to share about our Warlock. Enough that we're dedicating
Ojo, y
a
creo que
full
tengo
developer
licencia en mi
update to
cumpleaños.
Warlock on
Ojo.
March 5th. That's where we'll go
No me
deep
acuerdo
on
si
the
me
class,
pedí, en verdad.
their lore, gameplay,
No,
and
ahí-
more.
ahí no
For
recuerdo.
now,
Creo que
let's
sí.
talk about how the Warlock and our other new class, the Paladin, are central to
Bueno,
the
ahí
themes
vieron,
of
dice
Lord of
que
Hatred.
decía
Many of
que
you
más
Central to the
del
gameplay
Warlock,
and more.
Warlock Developer Update el 5 de marzo. ¿Está?
For now, let's talk about how the Warlock and our other new class, the Paladin,
Bueno, acá
are
siguen hablando
central to
de
the themes of Lord of
mezclan los dos
Hatred.
ahí un poquito.
Many of you have already been playing as the Paladin,
Ay,
experiencing their full
Dios. Bueno, contento. Déjenme en los comentarios ahí a ver qué les parece, si qué clase va a ser la más jugada entre el Warlock o el Paladín, o alguien que no, el que no se compre la expansión, qué va a hacer, si va a jugar con el pícaro, pícaro de la luz, o el pícaro creador de demonios, invoca demonios.
Screaming back.